Right, next stage is to start on the anchor trolley system. So, going to fit pad eyes at the bow and stern. Now the trick with this is to put them as close to the front, as close to the back as possible, so you get the maximum effect. So I'm going to put them that way just because it's a bit neater, about a centimetre down. We've got to come in about 1.5 to 2 centimetres because the bow is actually quite thick there. So let's get that drilled. So I've got the one rivet in, we've got the Sikaflex, and now Mike's going to do an upside down riveting shot for us.
If I can get it out, which I can't. I don't want to go in.
We'll soon sort it. There we go. Okay, so what I've done is put a loop of thick bungee here, tied in a prusik hitch which I've pulled tight with a pair of grips, and then I'm just going to melt the ends with a lighter. So there's my pulley block, and that's going to sit there, and we're going to put the other end same way, and we're going to put the same on that side and the other end as well. Okay, here we go. Next is the inline cleats. We're going to fit those. Make sure, they're left and right as you saw, that you put it the right way round. So we're going to put it this way so that the angled bit goes backwards. So I'm going to put it centralised with the paddle keep, just because that gives me an easy point of reference. So what happens once you've got your anchor shuttled back to the stern or forward to the bow, you then lock one line off in that cleat, and that will hold you. So there we go. It's all ready now for a bit of Sikaflex and riveting down. I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so I've threaded the line through. Okay, that's a braided line. You can see we've got the pad eye, we've got the knot at the top for the bungee, then going on to the pulley block. It's a loop of cord that goes to 2 stainless rings here and here, okay, and then a small carabiner. You don't need a massive carabiner. A lot of people use great big ones, just extra weight, extra faff, and it keeps the line further from where it needs to be. They're finished off with a Centauri knot, which is what I use for my fishing as well. Brilliant knot, won't slip, doesn't weaken the line or anything else. Now, having a free running carabiner with a loop on each end means you can put it either way. So you can leave that connected just to that, trail this out the back and tow someone, or you can have it connected to the front, straight out, be towed by somebody, or clip off to buoys or whatever, anything like that. Okay, you can obviously trim these down and burn them off, melt them off. Okay, now this goes forward, so when you shuttle this to the back, okay, because this is what we do with the anchor trolley, yeah, you shuttle it to the back like that to anchor, and then you pull with this and you clip it up through there. Can't remember which line, that one, and then that ain't going anywhere. Okay, that's jammed in the cleat there. So when you do it, tie it under tension. You want loads of tension, okay, because you want it tight. You've got a bit of shock absorption here, and the same at the front. That'll take out some of the effects of the swell. And then obviously when you're clipped off and everything, you just stick them both out of the way like that. And that is your anchor trolley system. Fit it to both sides, because you can have, as I did the other day, the anchor system fail. I had a breakage in my bungee cord that had been on there for many years. Okay, you can see here at the front I've got it under tension there. Or you can decide that you need to fish from the left or from the right with your anchoring point, or you might want to stick the anchor out on the left hand side and the drogue out on the right. This might just fishing off the other side on the flush mounts.